I'm sure you've heard the news. US troops are on the move. The headlines are everywhere and the world is watching closely. This isn't just another routine deployment, it's a major operation that's already sparking debate and concern across the Americas. The United States military, known for its global reach and rapid response, is now shifting its focus to a region that's often overlooked in mainstream coverage, the Southern Caribbean. This time, they're headed for the Southern Caribbean. But why here, and why now? The Caribbean, with its turquoise waters and sun-soaked islands, is more than just a tourist paradise. It's a critical crossroads for international trade, and unfortunately, for the illegal drug trade as well. For years, drug cartels have used these waters as a highway to move narcotics northward, exploiting the region's geography and limited law enforcement resources. Let's break down what's happening, and why. In August 2025, the U.S. military began deploying over 4,000 Marines and sailors near Latin America and the Caribbean. This is one of the largest troop movements to the region in recent memory, signaling just how seriously Washington is taking the threat posed by transnational criminal organizations. The deployment involves not just boots on the ground, but a full spectrum of military assets, air, sea, and land forces working together in a coordinated push. The mission? To crack down on powerful drug cartels moving massive amounts of narcotics north toward the U.S. These criminal networks are sophisticated, ruthless, and incredibly well-funded. They use everything from high-speed boats to semi-submersibles and even drones to evade detection. The U.S. military's goal is to disrupt these operations at their source, intercepting shipments before they can reach American communities and fuel the ongoing opioid crisis. This surge is part of a counter-cartel strategy under the Trump administration. President Trump has made combating drug trafficking a central pillar of his national security agenda, arguing that the flow of illegal drugs is not just a law enforcement issue, but a direct threat to American lives and stability. The administration's approach is aggressive, combining military might with diplomatic pressure on regional governments to cooperate in the fight against organized crime. The operation is targeting groups like Mexico's Sinaloa cartel and Venezuela's Tren de Aragua, recently labeled global terrorist organizations. This new designation gives U.S. authorities broader powers to pursue cartel leaders, freeze assets, and coordinate with allies worldwide. The Sinaloa cartel, infamous for its reach and brutality, has long dominated the drug trade, while Tren de Aragua has rapidly expanded its influence across South America, leaving a trail of violence in its wake. U.S. naval power is front and center. The Iwo Jima amphibious group, destroyers, and even a nuclear submarine are patrolling the region. These ships aren't just for show. They're equipped with advanced surveillance systems, rapid response teams, and the firepower to deter any hostile action. Their presence sends a clear message. The U.S. is ready to confront any threat, whether it comes from the sea or from the shadows. In the skies, advanced P-8 Poseidon planes are searching for suspicious vessels. These state-of-the-art aircraft can cover vast stretches of ocean using radar and infrared sensors to spot even the smallest boats. Their crews work around the clock, relaying intelligence to ships and ground teams, ensuring that no suspicious movement goes unnoticed. This high-tech surveillance is a game-changer in the fight against drug trafficking, making it harder than ever for smugglers to slip through the cracks. On the ground, elite Marine units are preparing for action, all under U.S. Southern Command. These troops are trained for a range of missions, from direct interdiction of drug shipments to supporting local law enforcement. Their presence is meant to reassure allies and intimidate adversaries, showing that the U.S. is committed to working with partners in the region to restore order and security. Officials insist this is about deterrence, not launching strikes. The goal, they say, is to disrupt criminal networks and support local authorities, not to occupy territory or engage in combat. Diplomats are working overtime to reassure neighboring countries that the U.S. respects their sovereignty and is committed to a cooperative approach. Still, the scale of the deployment has raised eyebrows, with some questioning whether it could escalate tensions or provoke unintended consequences. Still, the military buildup is meant to send a clear message. The U.S. is serious about stopping drugs before they reach American shores. Every intercepted shipment, every arrested trafficker, is a blow to the cartel's bottom line. The hope is that by increasing the risks and costs for smugglers, the U.S. can disrupt the flow of drugs and save lives back home. But the cartels are nothing if not adaptable, and the battle is far from over. Some experts warn this move brings risks, potential tensions with local governments, and Marines stepping into roles they haven't trained for. There are concerns about sovereignty, the possibility of civilian casualties, and the long-term impact on U.S. relations with its neighbors. Critics argue that military solutions alone can't solve the complex social and economic factors driving the drug trade. They call for more investment in development, education, and public health alongside law enforcement. Will this show of force disrupt drug networks or raise new challenges? The answer isn't clear. History shows that cartels are resilient, often finding new routes and methods when old ones are blocked. But supporters of the operation argue that a strong, united front is the only way to make a real difference. They point to past successes in reducing drug flows and dismantling criminal organizations, while acknowledging that the fight will be long and difficult. So what do you think? Is this the right move, or a risky gamble? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on this developing story. The situation in the Southern Caribbean is changing fast, and we'll be here to break it all down as it unfolds.